Hi, welcome to episode 6 of Innocent Girl, and it's now home sweet home for Konoka. So in episode 5, Konoka took Wataru to her home, which is also the place that he'll be staying at while he attends Kurizaki Art Academy. And unlike Purino Party, this Dream Manor, or that's what the name of this place is called, is not owned by Kei, but Konoka's mother, Rino. And to be honest, I feel that Rino's about the level of Kei. Doesn't have any sense of modesty. And when Wataru greeted her, she was half naked and was making all these jokes that were kind of offensive, which I didn't post or show in episode 5. And then at the end, she just summarized it by saying, "This is art. This is how I get inspiration to do new artwork." Which is kind of weird. But anything that gives you that idea for art floats, I guess. And before they could talk more, Konoka, or Hinako, barged home. And you see her on the screen where she's covered in sweat. And she's literally asking, "Oni-chan, why didn't you go home with me?" And we're gonna see why. So there's also 2 more people at this Dream Manor that we haven't seen yet. And I'm sure if you play Purino Party, you will know who those 2 people are. So we have Rino, we have Hinako, and we have Konoka. Plus our main character, Wataru. So Hinako ran at full speed just as I opened the window. Well, if you think carefully here, it is not invisible from the outside. Even though people do not pass because it's on the premises, we're dressed like Rino. So then the idea that this Dream Manor is kind of seaside, so it's kind of isolated and private from the rest of the town. So if you do anything kind of crazy here, or indecency, you're not going to get caught as much. I'm pretty sure the windows are tinted as well, so you can't really see what's going on from the outside. It was the first time for us to go to school together, and first night with me. It's natural flow. It's natural flow, isn't it? Yeah, you're sweating. I'm telling you what my sister is. I'm sorry, I stepped in for the first time of Wataru. Oh, it's also my first time as well. So he hasn't been with Konoka for 1.5 years, and he hasn't been with Hinako for 3 years, and they're literally fighting for a first time home with Wataru. It's a misunderstanding of the way of saying, Envy. I'll ask for correction. Well, you should fix your remarks first. Well, come on, we're siblings. And it's good because it's natural. Yeah, right. I thought it was a very long time since we've met together, so I didn't hesitate to take the chance. Or to take the opportunity. Oh no, it's okay if you understand it.
ひなちゃんも渡るくんと一緒に帰りたかったよね。
So, Hina-chan wanted to go home with Wataru-kun?
それはもう当然ですが。
Yeah, that's reasonable, but...
だよね。だって数日前からお兄ちゃんが来るって楽しみにしてお風呂でのぼせちゃうぐらい時間をかけて体のお手入れしてたぐらいだもんね。
Yes, because I was looking forward to seeing your older brother from a few days ago, and I was taking care of my body for as long as I've seen it in the bath. Oh, so the preparation.
いやー、何をいきなり出すんですか、このお口は。
Well, what are you going to say suddenly? This.
やっぱり我が娘は渡ると一緒が一番面白いね。
Yes. After all, my daughter Konoka is the most fascinating, as expected. You guys are noisy as they gather as usual.
でも懐かしいでしょ。
But it's nostalgic, right? Ah, the memories of childhood. Yeah, well. It makes me scratchy with that gaze as I look through. So Rino looked back at me and smiled and hit this back with, Pessy Pessy.
あら、そういうことであとはよろしく。リノちゃんはもうと眠い。
After all, it's Soyuko. Please give my best regards. And I'll go take a nap. I think she's tired. Well, please put some clothes on and don't go back to that Kotatsu.
めんどくさい。どうせ後でお風呂に入るんだし。
But it's kind of difficult not to do so. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go take a bath later. Okay, so she does go back to that Kotatsu and goes back to sleep. Because this semi-naive is the mother of a baby, it's strange to the world.
それよりも、渡るはこの家初めてでしょ。案内してもらえな。
Also, this is the first time Wataru is living here, so why don't you go give him a tour? I wonder if that's gonna help you.
というわけで、このかちゃん、りおちゃん、案内よろしゅう。
Okay, so she's asleep now. So she's telling Konoka and Hinako to give Wataru a tour of this big Dream Manor. So she waves from the Kotatsu, and then Wataru's asking, so Rino isn't gonna do the tour as well?
リノちゃん、こたつから離れると急激にやる気がなくなっていくの。
So Rino basically sees the Kotatsu as her energy source, and when she moves away from it, she feels weak and gets tired easily. And now she's here to recover her energy. Well, that's not related to the Kotatsu. Well, it depends on what you feel. It's like, so Wataru thinks that being tired and living inside the Kotatsu are two different things. Whereas Rino thinks that, well, the Kotatsu is my energy source, and it makes me feel warm and comfortable.
まあ、大人になったらわかるわ。
Yeah, you know, I've become an adult. No, really, how about that? It's not a story that you know whether you are an adult or not a human being.
だからリノちゃんは、 こたつのコードが届く範囲までしか動けないの。
So Rino-chan can move only to the extent where the Kotatsu can reach. Her safe comfort zone. No, I cannot move correctly or I don't want to move, isn't it? Oh, it's like, No, it's not I can't move, it's more like I don't want to move. As expected, I know it. I don't understand well. And, yeah, see you later. So it looks like the Kotatsu, it went to the corner and then it went into, her own bedroom. And, we saw it and looked down at the face and smile a little bit. Okay, so now we're gonna start the tour of the Dream Manor, led by Konoka and Hinako. And the first place of interest is this porch. Yeah, the porch looks pretty nice. There's even an easel for no apparent reason. Then it gets an art school. And from the porch, you can see the nice blue ocean, the blue sky, the horizon. And it's located just outside of the living room. So he tells them, that's a very nice view. Isn't it so? This is one of the reasons why Rino chose this place. Chosen? But I thought this is a school dormitory. But either way, I wonder how much Rino paid for this Dream Manor, because it's probably an expensive, high-demand property. But you see, Rino is good friends with the principal, Principal Ichigo. That crazy girl. Oh yeah, that reminds me. What does it remind you of? That age unspecified combination, appearance fraud type, is a good friend of whatever. I'm not sure what he means. According to what I've heard, it seems that Amaya was getting played often because of her relationship with herself. And that appearance didn't seem to change at all over time. Whether you're not true persons, even as unexpected, Rino, it's let's see, go down to that ultimate troublesome. It's strange for Rino to take the role as a house mother. But there's only an artist as expected, and it's feeling that the younger generation is brought up anywhere. So I'm not really sure what Wataru is trying to say, but he did get these girls to look down. Hey, why did you look down? Or why did you sigh? That is... ... to his eyes, the pupil is to Hinako, so that help may be asked. Rino-chan, I told you before, easy revenue source gates. So I wonder if the property is actually owned by the school or Ichigo, and then she basically assigned Rino to become the manager of this dormitory, and the only reason Rino is doing it is because of easy money, which is kind of strange because she's not even a good role model to be a manager or someone that can take care of children. Did the work finally become troublesome? Well, I was just saying that. A source of income was doubtful. Person from the front. So based on what we've seen earlier, it's kind of weird that Rino would take such an occupation, especially when she thinks of crazy ideas to do her art. Oh, I see. I woke up was not the direction of Rino development, but the direction of the outsider. I see. It fell into mind. With a bitter smile, I decided to listen to what I'm interested in earlier. Okay, so now he's talking about that Iso that I mentioned a few minutes ago. Yeah, this is a very nice scenery. It would inspire you to paint some pictures, and even I do so here. Okay. Indeed, this violent spread tickles in the mind. If I was a painter, I'd probably have a brush in my hand. Oh, Oni-chan, did you meet Shiro-san? No, I didn't really see her. And she was absent from school today. Yeah, I think she went to sleep after she ate breakfast. That's a very good habit. Well, not a good habit. Yeah, you're already awake. Don't you think? Ayashiro sleeps most of the day because she stays up all night. Or she pulls all-nighters. It's also full strength that to draw also lies idle. Oh, that kind of. I forget sleeping and eating. Am enthusiastic about immediateness and work on work and sleeps as the battery has run down if it ends. Such an artistic feeling. So I think he's probably talking about Ayashiro-san. The fact that she pulls all-nighters just to get that inspiration. Or to basically paint while it's still fresh in her mind. And then she literally paints until she runs out or she gets too tired to do so. And then you just fall asleep into bed. And even as the sun rises. But for some reason they let her slip. Or they find it normal that she cuts class on a regular basis. Which is probably because she's done something very prominent, or she's done something that really made the school famous or something. I did not think of such a thing while looking at the blue sea. It's really beautiful, I understand, that this is immersed.
渡るくんもそう変わらないと思うな。夢中になったら周りが見えなくなる感じとか特に。
Fufu, I don't think Wataru changed that much, especially when I'm crazy. I feel like I can see the surroundings, especially. Okay.
ごめんね。
Oh, I'm sorry. Too much enthusiasm? Oh, no. It's okay. It's just how I react when I see that ocean. And if so, it's apologize for whether you say so, because I was just absent-minded, really. However, I botheredly smiled with ambiguous thought of such a bother to consider such a meaning too much. If I'm thinking what it is as it is,
お兄ちゃん、次は温泉に行きましょう。
so Hinako's like, Oni-chan, let's go to the next stop, the hot springs. My sister, who has clung to my arm, has suggested such a thing. The hot springs? So that's our next stop.
はい、すっごいんですよ。ほら、このちゃん、行きましょう。ドリドリ。
Okay, let's go!
ドリドリ。
What's with that Dori-Dori? Despite my bitter smile, my cheeks cheered at my sister's thoughtfulness. Okay, so the next stop is this luxurious bathroom. And this is not a hot spring. But the water's warm though. And it also has a nice view. Wow, it's really wide and you can see the sea from here. Oh, even better. So this indoor bath actually looks into the sea as well.
夜は夜で星空や灯台の明かりがすごく綺麗に見えて雰囲気がすごくいいんですよ。
Oh, and at night, the lights of a starry sky and the lighthouse lights look so beautiful. And it's a really nice and calming and wonderful atmosphere. Ah, yeah, it's a really nice pleasure.
私も楽しみです。
Okay, you don't need to be smiling that badly. But she does say, yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. Just give up. Because I had chills, I'll keep the distance physically. Although I said that it was a hot spring in the afternoon. Or no, although... So you did mention that it was a hot spring. But... Is there any hot water in here?
うん、なんでも、もともとこの辺はリゾートとして開発されてたんだって。
Yeah, well, this place was... It used to be developed as a resort.
それで寂れて人もいなくなったところを理事長さんが市長に掛け合って学園都市として再開発したそうですよ。
It seems that the director has redeveloped it as an academic city, but interviewing the mayor with the place that got lost and disappeared. So it looks like this whole place used to be some kind of resort. It was like a vacation town, but then the plans somehow fell through. And when they found the place abandoned, they redeveloped it and they turned it into a school town. So all these places are this whole place is basically filled with students that go to the Art Academy. Has a person done such a thing? He is a person who plunges his head into various things. Besides, its skill is pretty, so it's poor. Okay, so in terms of a vacation resort, this was going to be a hotel or a motel. And when the plans fell through, they found this building and they changed it and they reconstructed it. Ah, so this bath is supposed to be a hot spring, right? So I wonder if the water source is coming from the hot spring, and then they just made it look more modern with tiles and a window and even a rooftop. So while these girls are impressed at what the principal has done, Wataru still kind of feels strange, or not really sure how to describe it. But either way, Hinako's like, okay, next stop. Okay, so Hinako's getting Wataru to try to do the Dori-Dori. Come on, let's do it together! No, I won't say them as much, even if I gaze so much. It's close. Upper eye times 2 or something cowardly. Okay, let's just go. I turned the heart into demons, pulled both of them away, and we left the bath. Ah, so this is the art studio here. The art studio. It's good for drawing, painting, clay modeling, and also stone carving. It's a one house fits all. Yeah, there's an antler here in the dormitory. I looked inside it and I was kind of admired by all the stuff that's in here. And it's a really complete studio. It has all the tools that you need to paint or do sculptures. There are also pots. Are they authentic? Even a potter's wheel. Because this is a dormitory for an art school, there's various things to help students. Well, even though it's a nice place, it's not really used that much anymore, though. Well, that's because Ayashiro-san always paints outside. I see. So, well, isn't Konoka part of the 3D modeling course? So you probably might be doing sculptures in here. So I think she's probably the only person that uses it, Konoka. Yeah, I used it a little bit. Do you skip it? Yeah, it seems that my feet don't stretch quite well. So they're talking about the pottery wheel, and so I think they have a manual one where you have to use your feet to turn the wheel. And Konoka's talking about how her feet are too short to reach the bottom. But There are some electrical ones where all you have to do is step on the pedal and let the motor turn it for you. I'm sure the modern ones might be a fit for Konoka. It's a care of Rino at the house, and you'd be busy, and it's a problem being done by a school.
それじゃあ早速
Okay, so what is Hinako trying to do right now? Wait. Do you wait? Why did you just take it off so suddenly?
今の私の綺麗な体をお兄ちゃんの手で残してほしくて
Because I want to leave my beautiful body with you. I know, but I don't have such an image, and I'm not really a painter. So he's trying to model. So Hinako's trying to pose as a model and have Wataru paint a picture of her. But Wataru's like, I'm not a painter. Squirrel, hummer. Okay, I guess I don't like the subject of the topic. No wonder if I also took pictures of my girlfriend being a girlfriend. Computer life will start now. You must be careful. And for the time being, I can use this place here, can't I?
いいけど、ウタルくんもコネコネするの?
Does good. But do you want to go for it? Do you spread this hand and move it back and forth alternately? Although it's a gesture that needs clay, it seems that it's causing a fire even if it looks at all.
あれ、もう先行決めたんですか?
So, Hinako's asking Wataru, so have you decided on your major yet? So, yeah, you see all these things in here, see, there's painting, there's clay modeling, there's sculpting. So, does it give you some inspiration on what you want to do? Well, it's still in the air, but not yet. Maybe I'll use it.
ぜひ声楽コースに、そして二人で愛のアンサンブルを響かせましょう。
Why don't you take the vocal course? And then let's have both of us sing together and become a duet. Oh, a duet of love by two people. That's a very bold response. So why do you have to hold your stomach? Doesn't your stomach hurt or something? No, I understand somewhat.
今、お腹を蹴りましたよ。
Oh, I just accidentally hurt my stomach. I bumped into something. Oh, are we gonna turn this pedal on the knuckle?
ちょっと古いからコツがいるんだけどね。ここをこうして。
So he's playing with that potter's wheel.
コノちゃんまで無視するなんてひどい。
And then Konoka's giving him some ideas on how she does pottery. And then Hinako's like, oh, you're ignoring me! Oh, boo-hoo!
ごめん。なんだかこの感じ、昔と同じでつい。
Aw, Konoka's being all nice about it. She's like, I'm sorry for this, I'm sorry. It's just that, when something like this happens, it kind of reminds me of my past. And Hinako being all sad. I was told I was nostalgic. Hinako felt the same way, or so. But it's certainly true that all of us haven't really seen each other for quite a while. Well, until that's when Hinako and Konoka are in the same dormitory.
それじゃあ次に行きましょうか。そうですよね。次は。
So Hinako's like, okay, well, let's move on. I wonder where we should go next. And he does the Dori-Dori thing.
お兄ちゃん。
And then Hinako's like, Oni-chan? Well, you said you're gonna go somewhere else, so we're supposed to do the Dori-Dori thing before we transition?
あ、渡るくんさっき嫌がってたからもうやめようってひなちゃんと話してて。
We didn't do it anymore because it didn't look like you liked it, so oh yeah, I guess so. It looks kind of embarrassing.
お兄ちゃんだけに恥はかかせません。ドリドリ
But I'm not gonna be ashamed of my Oni-chan.
ー。私もだよ。ドリドリ
Okay, stop it. So we're...
ー。ほら、お兄ちゃんも一緒に。ドリドリ
Oh, let's sit together then.
ー。さあ、渡るくん。恥ずかしがらずに。ドリドリー。
You guys know that is an act of rubbing salt in the wound, don't you? The two of them with mischievous smiles. These girls are really... Okay, so they went around the washroom, the warehouse, and he's able to have a glimpse of what this Dream Manor is like. So he appreciates the open atmosphere, and it's like it kind of gives him that relief from maybe stress. And you can always look at the ocean to help pass time. And although it is worrisome that it's visible from the outside, the neighbors don't seem to care because they don't seem to pass by this private estate after all. So he's like, it's okay about the view because having all these glass windows makes the insides exposed, but it's kind of in a private neighborhood, so nobody really seems to care. We have some information on the ground facilities, and we return to the living room again. And this is where I'll be stopping the video. So we just had our tour of the dream house, or the Dream Manor. And there's something like this in the Pure Girl game, where they got a tour of the dream house. But that's in Pure Girl. And now we're gonna see what happens next. And maybe we might be able to meet the other girls. I know Ayashiro has been mentioned so many times, and the third girl, or the fourth girl, which I haven't seen yet. But until that's next time. See you later.